Hello and welcome into this week's edition of the Pole Position right here on Racing News Now. As always, I'm your host, Garth Allen. Thank you once again for joining me today. If this is your first time catching a Racing News Now video, consider going down below and hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. Now, before we get started, we are getting very, very close to that 100 subscriber mark to where we can do our 100 subscriber giveaway. If you have not seen the video yet for the announcement, it is linked down below in the description. Go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. We are giving away a really, really cool one-of-a-kind piece of Venturini Motorsports memorabilia to one lucky subscriber whenever we hit 100 subscribers. So go down there, check that out. All the rules for how to enter and everything is in that video. It's really, really simple, and it is something that I think you will definitely want. It is really, really cool. So let's get into pole position tonight. This is your source for catching you up very quickly on everything that happened over the weekend. So we didn't have any open wheel action this weekend. F1 had the weekend off, and everything else has their seasons over with. IndyCar, ARCA, and K&N Pro Series are all done for the year, so we just had 3 NASCAR races from Texas. So let's start off with Friday night's Camping World Truck Series race, the Jag Metals 350 from the Texas Motor Speedway, 147 laps around the 1.5-mile oval. Justin Haley picks up his third career victory in thrilling fashion. That's the second time that Justin Haley now has picked up a win in a race that he wasn't going to when he took the white flag, and it's the second time he has picked up a race from Todd Gilliland's bad luck. It's incredible how that works out. It happened that way at Mosport, and Todd Gilliland runs out of fuel here at Texas in the middle of the backstretch on the last lap, and that allows Justin Haley to win the race and advance himself into the Championship 4 with his teammate Johnny Sauter, who won last week in Martinsville. So we now have 2 of the 4 Championship 4 positions figured out for Homestead in the Truck Series. The other 2 will be determined next week at Phoenix, if somebody wins that has not already won and they are part of this round of 6, they will advance their way into the Championship 4. If one of these other 4 drivers does not win, both are just the top 2 in points. Ben Rhodes came home with a strong second place finish. Brett Moffitt in third. Todd Gilliland limped across the line in fourth. And Austin Hill with a strong run to round out the top 5. Rest of your top 10... good runs for Harrison Burton and Jesse Little, 6th and 7th. Stuart Friesen in the 8th position. Matt Crafton in 9th. And Noah Gragson in 10th. All right, so let's move on to Saturday now. The NASCAR Xfinity Series. The O'Reilly Auto Parts 200 laps, 300 miles from the Texas Motor Speedway. Cole Custer picks up career win number 2 in the Xfinity Series, also in thrilling fashion. He and Tyler Reddick beating and banging down the backstretch for that win in overtime, and Cole Custer came out on top in this one, even after Tyler Reddick led the most laps in this race at 54 laps. He came home second. Still a good points day, though, for Tyler Reddick. Puts himself in a very good position to, without a really bad day at Phoenix, will probably advance his way into the Championship 4 next week. Austin Cindric came home with a strong third-place finish. John Hunter Nemechek in 4th, and Justin Allgaier rounded out the top 5. Rest of your top 10 were Brandon Jones, Matt Tifft, Elliott Sadler, Spencer Gallagher, and Daniel Hemrick. All right, and on to the main event for the weekend, the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, the AAA Texas 500, 334 laps. We actually went 3 laps into overtime in this one, so it actually ended up being a total of 337 laps, 501 miles around the 1.5-mile Texas Motor Speedway. Kevin Harvick picks up season win number 8, career win number 45 in this race. An absolutely incredible season out of Kevin Harvick. He had some stout competition from Ryan Blaney at the end on the final restarts, but after leading 177 laps on the day, Kevin Harvick was not going to be denied in this one. Ryan Blaney did come home in the second position with Joey Logano in third, Eric Jones in fourth, and Kyle Larson rounded out the top 5. Rest of your top 10 were Chase Elliott, Kurt Busch, Eric Almirola, Martin Truex Jr., and Austin Dillon. All right, that is your results for the AAA Texas 500. That'll do it for us tonight on pole position. Like I said, if you haven't seen the 100 subscriber giveaway announcement, it's linked down below in the description. If you're not already subscribed, you need to be. So go down below, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN, and so you help us get to that 100 subscriber mark. If you are already subscribed, first off, thank you. And second, refer a friend, refer a family member, whatever you've got to do to get us to that 100 subscriber mark quicker. That way you have a chance to win that really, really cool piece of Venturini Motorsports memorabilia. And while you're down there checking out that link, hit that big thumbs up button if you like the video. It's much appreciated when you do, and it helps us out a ton. But at that, this has been the pole position where you always start on the front row. I'm Garth Allen for Racing News Now.